Welcome to T10 Info TV SK channel. My name is Syed and here I am with the world news for Sunday, May 7, 2023. Ithara and Cinema Society joins force to develop film industry in Saudi Arabia. The King Abdulaziz Center for World Culture, also known as Ithara, has teamed up with the Cinema Society in Dhahran to introduce program and initiative designed to aid and development of the film sector in the kingdom and help local industry professionals to develop their talents. The partnership agreement was signed by Abdullah Al Rashid, Ithara's director, and Hana Al Umair, the president of the Cinema Society, on the sideline of the ninth edition of the Saudi Film Festival. The aim of the agreement is to create initiatives that can help aspiring talents in the local film industry to develop their skills through participation in programs in which they can learn from established professionals. It will also empower content providers to create opportunities for skill development. 8 million tourists visit Saudi Arabia in the first 3 months of 2023. Saudi Arabia has received 93 million tourists by the end of 2022 and 8 million in the first quarter of 2023, which exceeded all expectation according to Fahad Hamidadan, CEO of the Saudi Tourism Authority. Speaking to Al Arabiya News Channel, Hamidaddin stated that the sideline of the Arabian travel market exhibition in Dubai that the number of Umrah visits during the first 3 months of 2023 has reached 4 million and 1,000 visits. There are 42,000 hotel rooms that are currently under construction in Saudi Arabia. Hamidaddin said, adding that the expect the number of hotel rooms will exceed 7 lakh by the end of 2030. He added that the summer season in the kingdom will witness a huge turnout as much as the Saudi winter season, which has previously achieved the highest sale with tickets for all its activity being fully sold out. He said travel to Saudi Arabia has become easier than ever because of the government announcement of different visas during the year. The CEO said Saudi Arabia participated in the activity of the Arabian travel market exhibition with the largest delegation, which indicates the maturity of the sector in the kingdom. The number of participants in the exhibition has increased by 80% compared to the previous year when the number was 40 participants, but this year it rose to 68 participants. The Saudi Food and Drug Authority has decided to lift a temporary ban on the import of poultry meat, egg, and their product and preparation from Poland. SFDA said it made the decision based on the immediate notification report issued by the World Organization for Animal Husbandry, which stated that highly virulent bird flu has been under control in the country. SFDA recently announced a temporary ban on the import of poultry meat and egg from Argentina while resuming their import from France. UAE issues cyber attack warning to public and private sector. The UAE Online Security Task Force has called on the public and private sector to be the high alert against the threat on cyber attack. The UAE Cyber Attack Council on Saturday warned organization of malicious activity against national digital infrastructure and assets. The council urged public and private entity to activate the Emirates Emergency Response System, which would involve sharing the data with authority to limit the prospect of incident. Cybercrime has emerged in threat in recent years to individual, business, and government departments. Online offenders use increasingly sophisticated technique to break into system and gather what may be sensitive data. Mohammed Hamid Al Kuwait, the government of cybersecurity, said this week that the country prevents more than 50,000 attacks each day. Indian actress held on UAE drug charges promised work in Hollywood series. A Mumbai actress who came to the UAE for an audition in an Hollywood series has been detained for smuggling drugs into the country. Crescent Pereira, 27, has been held in Sharjah Central Jail for carrying a plaque into the country in which drugs were concealed. Her lawyer in Dubai, Mohammed Al Ridha, told the National the case was with Sharjah prosecutor and laboratory report on the drug was due. We are waiting for the report from the criminal laboratory to identify the drug and the weight, Mr. Al Ridha said. The Indian consulate in Dubai confirmed Pereira had been imprisoned in Sharjah for drug smuggling. A consular official has met Miss Pereira in jail in Sharjah. Her mother came to Dubai for 2 days and met us at the consulate, an official said. Consulate are in touch with the family and help in any way possible. Bahrain and Qatar hold talks following Al-Ula agreement. Ministers from Bahrain and Qatar met for talks in Riyadh this week following the 2021 Al-Ula declaration to normalize ties. The meeting was held at the headquarters of the General Secretary of the Gulf Cooperation Council, Bahrain delegation was led by Dr. Abdul Latif Al Zayani, Minister of Foreign Affairs, while Qatar Sheikh Mohammed Al Thani, Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Foreign Affairs, represent this nation. Al-Ula Declaration, issued at the Al-Ula Summit in Saudi Arabia in January 2021, followed a year-long dispute between Qatar and its Gulf neighbors over Doha's support for radical group in the region. The dispute ended with a firm pledge to strengthen the Arab alliance against Iran. At present, there are no direct flights between Qatar and Bahrain, but discussions towards resuming them are taking place. Oman Coast Guard seizes more than 1,200 cans of alcohol of Musandam. Oman's Coast Guard seized more than 1,200 cans of alcohol from smugglers off the coast of Musandam on Tuesday. Omani police said the Coast Guard worked with Musandam police officer to seize the boat carrying 3 people and the contraband. The suspected smugglers are of Asian nationality, the force said, but provided no further details. Legal procedures are being completed against them, it added. Musandam in Oman northmost governorate and juts into the Strait of Hormuz as enclave of the UAE. Oman's 3,165-kilometer coastline, the longest in the Arabian Peninsula, is difficult to patrol because of its length and the number of vessels passing through. Couples killed in Oman flood. A couple were found dead after 2 days of heavy rainfall in Oman washed vehicle off the road. The Omanis were among about the dozen people who were missing after 3 cars became caught up in flood. They died after they were swept away by an overflowing wadi in the Vilayat of Jalan Bani Bu Ali on Wednesday. Search and rescue teams found 6 people. Authorities said that the 2 people were still missing and the search to find them continued. The Director of Civil Defense and Ambulance Authority in South Al Sharqiya Governorate announced that the 2 missing citizens were found dead. The Sultanate Meteorology Office says rain will fall until Saturday, with Al Sharqiya and Al Dakhliya Governorate expected to bear the brunt. Thunderstorms were accompanied by winds and hail in most of the country governorate throughout Wednesday. There were reports of rock falling on roads in Nizwa, which recorded the highest rainfall at 35 mm until 6:30 p.m. An Oman Met Office spokesperson said that the strongest hailstorms were in Qurayat and Wadi Bani Ghafir in Al Rustaq. 5.8 magnitude earthquake recorded off Oman coast. The moderate 5.8 earthquake was recorded in the Arabian Sea on Thursday morning. The quake wave happened at 7:24 am according to the National Center of Meteorology, struck off the coast of Oman in what is called the Oman Fracture Zone region. NCM website listed the quake as happening at a depth of 45 km. There were no posts on social media resident in reporting any incident. Omanis celebrate royal decree allowing marriages to foreigners. A royal decree allowing Omanis to marry whoever they choose regardless of nationality has been welcomed by many in the country. They see the decision last week by Sultan Haitham as the positive step towards establishing Oman as more global and tolerant society. It is a step forward the future of Omanis, where people can register their marriage now by following simple step. 3 billion on UAE Oman rail network to create jobs and boost economic, official says. A $3 billion project to build a railway link between the UAE and Oman will create job opportunities and bolster its ties between the Gulf neighbor, officials have said. Oman and Etihad Rail Company, a joint venture between Oman Rail and Etihad Rail, is overseeing the large-scale transport scheme. Trains that can reach speed of 200 kph will connect Abu Dhabi with Sohar to the north of Muscat. An agreement was signed last month with Mubaddala, Abu Dhabi's sovereign investor, for the development of the 303-kilometer route. The board of directors of Oman Etihad Rail Company underlined the significance of the ambitious plan during their latest meeting in Muscat. The meeting was attended by Suhail Al Mazrouya, a UAE Minister of Energy and Infrastructure and Chief of Oman and Etihad Rail Company, and Saeed Al Mawali, Oman Minister of Transport, Communication and Information Technology and Vice Chairman of the Oman and Etihad Rail Board. Member of the board praised the initiative as a new milestone in the relationship between the two countries, the Abu Dhabi Media Office said on Friday. The project aimed to facilitate passenger and freight movement, create rewarding job opportunities for professionals in both countries, and foster sustainable development and stronger ties through the development and operation of a safe, secure, and efficient railway network connect the Sultanate of Oman and UAE. China, Russia, and Iran to conduct military drill in Gulf of Oman. China, Russia, and Iran launched joint maritime drill in the Gulf of Oman this week, the Chinese Defense Ministry said on Wednesday. The drills taking place from Wednesday to Sunday will help deepen practical cooperation among the navies of participating countries, the ministry said. China said it would be deployed the guided missile destroyed nunning for the drill, which will include aerial search operations, sea rescue, naval parade formation exercise, as well as other tasks within the framework of the drills. News bulletins ends here for now. Thanks and keep watching InfoTV SK. Subscribe to the channel and get notified for future bulletins and updates.